your first 3 passes were to Ricky today. What was it like to get out there on the field in the game setting with him after a lot of reps in camp? That really good.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome just to be able to go live against another defense in a game situation. And, I mean, obviously we have him in our playbook to, hit him on certain things, but the defense obviously has to give us the right looks for that and stuff. But I thought he did a great job overall, like just getting him the ball in some space. And there were certain routes, all the routes that we threw to him were a little different, but it was cool seeing him being able to work each one differently. And each route was different based off of like coverage and the look. And so I thought it was great work for both of us to get in some live action and be able to connect on that in the heat of the moment, which was awesome. So we're just going to continue to build and get better together. And but I definitely thought it was great just working with him this off season and everything, and camp, and then finally going out in a game situation and seeing the results, which was awesome. So
you mentioned like timing was a big thing for you guys. And growing pains year one and kind of transitioning year two, making progress on that front. What were those talks like to kind of get on the same page, and what did you need from him to really take that?
Yeah, I thought it was just like open communication 24/7. Like I said before, like after reps in practice, Ricky comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, I ran this route because I got this look or this leverage and this is what I was trying to do." And then I'll tell him like, "Hey, I need you here," or "That was good, keep working that. I'll get back to you after I watch the film." So like we're just always talking, man. And he loves football. I love football. And so when you got two guys that are willing to put in the extra work and explain, what we're trying to get out of a play and reps, I think great things can happen from that. So we watched a lot of stuff from last year too, and understanding like where we both need to be better when, obviously I'm throwing to them. And I think we honed in on some things this year in camp and then in the game, man. We just go out there, and I feel like it's pretty natural, just both of us, our chemistry and everything. So, but it was one preseason game, so we just got to keep doing it and keep our heads down and keep working hard together.
This was a competitive game. The score was tight throughout the entire contest. What stood out to you about how this group competed and then executed in Vegas?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Just the rivalry, obviously, between San Francisco and the Raiders, and I think even though it's a preseason game, going out there and we really wanted to win this game across the board, all the guys on our team. So anytime we stepped out in the field, man, we're competing and going out to obviously win the game. And so just to see first string, second string, third string, all the guys that got in, man, going out and competing, as starters and just people in this organization, that's what we want to see, guys that are going to be willing to do what it takes. And under the heat of the moment, are you going to do the right thing? Are you going to do your assignment really well and make the tackle, make the catch? Situational football, are we going to convert and kick a field goal to take the lead? Like there's all those things that I feel like it may be tough to get in practice, but in a preseason game, man, to go out and get those reps is huge for us. So that was great.
What are your evaluations of Mack and Carter and how they performed today?
I thought they did great. Obviously, just the different situations and looks that their defense was giving us, and for Mack to go in there and move the ball, I thought he moved the ball great. He went through all his reads and kept the offense on the field, which was awesome to see. Same thing with Carter, seeing him compete and move the ball. And I think just overall, man, just a really good quarterback group. And, we're just going to continue to chip away and watch the film, be real with ourselves, and continue to get better and push each other. So.
And you suited up for the first time today. How did it feel to go out there in game action?
I thought it was awesome. Just getting out there in a game situation and getting ready for a game, third down, getting loud in the environment, like those are all things that are tough to actually try to emulate in practice. So to be able to come out here and be in that moment and have to look guys in the huddle and break the huddle and be loud with my cadence and draw back, go through my reads and make the throw, like those are all things that obviously are real and you're going to see in the season. So to be able to get that in preseason and that feel again felt really good. So obviously we'll watch the film and try to always find ways to get better, but I thought overall it was pretty good.
Go ahead, Noel.
Ayuk was out there pregame running some routes, catching balls. Even in practices, it's pretty clear he's eager to get back on the field. What does that kind of energy bring when our receiver one is kind of working like that, even in a difficult situation?
Yeah, I think BA's mindset, man, has been awesome. On the sideline of practice, in the locker room, just talking on the sidelines during the preseason games, just you could tell, man, he wants to be out there, and we're talking about routes and different concepts and things, and just overall, man, like you could tell, like obviously he looks great physically, like progressing in the right way with his knee, and but more than anything, man, like I could tell like he wants to get back out there and compete, which I love, and the history that we've had on the field together, man, has been awesome. So obviously when you got our starting X eager to get back, like obviously that's awesome, but you know, we're going to take it one day at a time, and you know, whenever he's able to get back out there and stuff, we'll be ready to roll.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.